If you're looking to learn natural light photography, see the difference between good and bad natural light on someone's face working indoors, outdoors, and even how to switch from light and airy to dark and moody in an instant, this video is for you. Plus, you'll get a ton of posing inspo as well. Let's go. Thanks so much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video.
I'm gonna take our model Samantha and I'm gonna put you in really bad light. I'm sorry. So right now, if we look at her face, she has totally uneven light on her. So let's take a really bad picture of Samantha. Let me tell you what you need to actually look for. You want to find a spot where the light is even on her face as well as even on the background. So what we'll do is we're gonna turn you this way back to that spot so you can go all the way over here. And now when you look at Samantha, you're gonna see the light on her face, the amount of brightness on her face is even to the background. But then on top of that, the light is nice and smooth on her face. You don't see any harsh shadows. There's nothing crazy going on right there. So she looks nice and smooth. The light looks great. Number 2 hack or tip or whatever, use a reflector. So I'm gonna bring in Julia, our assistant, and she's gonna use a reflector. So even though the light is even here, we can add a reflector. Now the closer it is to her face, the softer the light will be, potentially the brighter.
Natural light is just everybody's dream. Beautiful natural light, but there are a lot of different ways to work it. So I'm going to be working it with a Canon R5, an RF 50mm 1.2, and my that's a glass, an RF 50mm 85mm 1.2. So we're gonna just mess around with different natural light techniques. I'm gonna pull a reflector in, just get some gorgeous portraits. So hope you're gonna enjoy this. Do some like just not camera aware, just kind of like looking out, looking around. Pretty. So just lots of different movement, nice even light. And then back at me. That's awesome. I want to just change up the reflector. Love it. Nice. Should be modeling whatever bottle of champagne that is right now. But a lot of people don't realize the difference between shooting light and airy and dark and moody just has to do with the light choice first, and secondly, the background. And other things that come to play are the props and the dress and the wardrobe and all of that, but let's just pretend you don't have those things under your control. And the only thing that you can control is the background and the lighting. So first up, we're going to shoot with Megan a nice light and airy, happy type photo. So I love that, but I like to bring a little bit of foreground. It just adds some softness to the photo, and I happen to have a fake plant behind me. The next thing I want to do, I'm gonna brighten up the backdrop. Now let's switch to dark and moody. So we're basically gonna do all of the opposite things. I do wanna do dark and moody right here so that you can see that you don't actually have to have a dark background in order to achieve this. And we're gonna get a completely different vibe. In case you haven't already heard about today's video sponsor, Squarespace, let me tell you some of my favorite features. I've used Squarespace for a ton of different websites, my photography website, e-commerce website, selling photography education, and I've even designed my dad's band website. And it's all done in just a few clicks because Squarespace has really wonderful design templates for any type of style that you can imagine, and they're all clean, professional, and really easy to use. Now, if you're a photographer like I am and you are always on the go, updating your website tends to be the thing you put on the back burner. Well, with Squarespace's app, you can upload new photos to your website right from your mobile device, making sure that your photography work that is showcased is up to date at all times. Now, Squarespace isn't just about building a website. Yeah, it does that, and it's great. It also goes one step further into the workflow management of your business, including sending invoices, calendar scheduling, accepting payments, you name it, Squarespace probably does it. Now, if you head to the link in the description below, you're gonna get an extra 10% off. So make sure you take advantage of that. Try out Squarespace and see how easy it is to create a website, manage it, throw anything you want on there, and showcase your business as best as it can be. Now back to the video.
That's awesome. Let's do one of these. Good. Turn your hips towards me a little. Yeah, love that. Good. And then let's go over here one more. Maybe come a little forward, and yeah, now I'll be able to see. Yeah, do you want to sit? Perfect. Yeah, it makes your boots look really good. And you. This is super cute. Oh, love that. Go down. Your cheekbone looks like exceptionally ridiculous here. Awesome. That is stunning. Maybe, do you mind sitting there? So maybe just like, that's perfect. Yeah, and like come towards me a whole bunch. That's it. Beautiful. Do we want to go outside? Yes. Yeah, that's better. Super cute. I'm gonna stay right there. And then maybe like, yes, that looks so good. Beautiful. And then do one leaning more on your knee. Yeah, just one, maybe that arm on the higher knee. Yes, yep, and the other hand can stay down, yes. Amazing, I love this. Let's try a couple more spots. Can you play up like a little more belly? Yeah, perfect. Yeah, right there looks good, a little light on you. There's this really, see this streak of light? If you come, you like this side, right? So let's switch spots. I think it'll be better if you're here. Oh, yes, right there, because that'll show better light on your side you like. So good. Perfect.
We are photographing on a rooftop pool in beautiful Croatia. I do these photo trips every year. We did Italy last year, Croatia this year. Next year we're going to Bali, and Juliana is coming with us, so you can all photograph her as well. Juliana actually suggested this photo shoot, and we decided to photograph at sunrise, so we have that directional light. We're able to shoot photos with the light hitting Juliana's face, so we get a really saturated look and a really saturated background. We can see the sky. My camera settings for these varied a little bit depending on if I wanted to have the background more in focus. I photographed at f5.6 so I could get more of that detail in the background. After all, we're in an amazing city. I want to showcase that.
that is a well-rounded natural light session where we did a whole bunch of stuff, a whole different bunch of light angles, and hope that made sense. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. I'll see you next time.